I wished he would go away or die or something. I told the hospital staff I didn't want my baby. I wouldn't under any circumstances take it home.
We talked for a while about the risks, and eventually it came to decision time. So I sat down with my parents at the same kitchen table when my brothers and sisters had voted to bring me home 14 years earlier, and talked to my parents about it. And my brother was there listening in, and we talked about the opportunities and the risks, and he stayed silent the entire time until we brought up the fact the operation could cost me my eyesight. And he then piped up and said, "What use is it being pretty if he can't even see himself?" In that instant, I owned my face. So by the time I was 14, I'd accumulated a pretty strong playing roster of nicknames. Jake the Peg, Pinocchio, which didn't make any sense because his nose grew, Stumpy, Retard, and a quite specific and actually pretty awful toe nose. And, you know, those were the sorts of things that stopped me being comfortable with my face.
In the job of Premier, you encounter a lot of ministerial staff, people who come in to talk to you about an issue from time to time. And some of those people stand out, and Robert was one of those.
Anna Blow's office needed someone to come in and sort of head up their media unit. You know, if the Premier asks, you come.
And he was just someone who popped, someone who you noticed because he was so smart, frighteningly intelligent at times, but also had a wicked sense of humour. And often when you're dealing with a crisis, a sense of humour is something that you really value.
We met at the World Science Fiction Convention, which was in Melbourne. Rob's physicality is actually really appealing in so many ways. He's got a beautiful physique across his shoulders and parts of his body because of the way that he has to move around. He thinks of himself as ugly and doesn't really necessarily understand why a woman would see parts of him and find them sexy or attractive, but they are.
Owning is choosing. Choose to accept your face. Choose to appreciate your face. Don't look away from the mirror so quickly. Understand all the love and the life and the pain that is part of your face, that is the art of your face. Tomorrow, when you wake up, what will your choice be?